Steve from Blue's Clues shared a heartfelt message with his fans this week, and 90s kids have been posting their emotional reactions all over the internet. Let's get into it. If you grew up in the 90s or early 2000s, you obviously remember the Nickelodeon show Blue's Clues. The interactive kids show followed host Steve and his dog Blue as they went on adventures, found clues, and solved mysteries with the help of viewers. Now, that audience may have grown a lot since then, but they still remember the emotional 2002 episode called Steve Goes to College. In the emotional episode, Steve leaves Blue, his younger brother Joe, and unfortunately his fans that had grown to love him during his 4-season run. And since then, 90s kids have talked about that heartbreaking episode, wondering what happened to Steve. Well, now they've got their answer. To celebrate the 25th anniversary of the show's first episode, Steve took to Nick Jr.'s socials to share a heartwarming message to fans. In the message, Steve apologizes for leaving abruptly and then thanks fans for helping him get to where he is today.
Because I realized that was kind of abrupt. I just kind of got up and went to college.
He then continued on to say, quote, "I wanted to tell you that I really couldn't have done all of that without your help." And in a tear-jerking moment, he shares that he still remembers all of us kids who used to watch the show.
I guess I just wanted to say that after all these years, I never forgot you. Ever.
We're not crying, you are. But speaking of crying, the nostalgic message really hit home with fans, and they couldn't help but share their feels and reactions all over the internet. One fan reflected on just how much we all needed this message from Steve, sharing, quote, "We're all so emotionally damaged from this last year and a half that Steve from Blue's Clues was like, I have to address the nation." Another Twitter user shared a similar sentiment, tweeting, "Do you know how bad things need to get for Steve from Blue's Clues to step in?" One Blue's Clues fan put our thoughts perfectly by tweeting, quote, "Wow, we all needed this today." They added, "Steve leaving Blue's Clues was a very emotional time. The closure was necessary." Lots of fans really needed to hear Steve's message, specifically the part where he talked about how much his viewers have accomplished over the years. This fan tweeted, "Blue's Clues Steve is proud of me and says I still look good, so you can't tell me for the rest of the week." Some people even took to Twitter to say they'd appreciate a little more help from Steve now, with one fan sharing, quote, "We need a Blue's Clues Steve reboot where Steve teaches us how to be adults, 'cause honey, I could use a clue or two." Heard that. But although we're unsure as to whether a reboot will be in the works to an older audience, it looks like Steve's message is already helping many get through their day. And like this fan shared, "Man, I really wasn't trying to wake up to go to work today, but then I remember Steve from Blue's Clues said he was proud of me, so I had to go get this bread. Thanks for the memories, Steve, and the motivation." For more celebrity nostalgia, click right over here for another clever video. Then hop to the comments and let me know which reaction was your favorite. Now, it's time for So Long. I'm your host, Renee Ariel. You can follow me on socials at Renee Ariel. And just remember, we can do anything that we want to do. I'm sorry, I had to. Bye, guys.